really sorry to keep you waiting. I take it you're here for the face measuring. Okay, great. I'm going to pop my gloves on just so I don't get any germs from my person to yours. Now, a lot of my clients actually say they like the sound of the gloves as well. Yeah, they say it makes them very relaxed. So it's always nice to hear. If I can make it as relaxing as possible, then it's always a win. Okay, we have a measure tape. We have a wonderful face to measure. We've got a list here of around 35 to 40 or so measurements. Yes, it's quite a lot. We are very thorough here. So there won't be anything on your face that won't be measured in some form or another. Alright, so what I'll need from you is just to relax your neck, relax your shoulders. There we go. If you need to fidget, just fidget around, get yourself lovely and comfortable, and we will begin when you're ready. Are you ready? Okay, great. So we're going to start with the height of the face from the very top down to the very bottom. Okay, so if you can just keep still, or reasonably still at least, don't have to be a statue or anything like that. Okay, we're going to be getting some exact measurements here. So what I tend to do is to measure twice and then write down the measurements. Rather than measure the face, write it down. Of course, when you double check, you get a difference, and then you have to rub it out and start again. So yeah, we're going to be doing lots of measurements. So yeah, just looking forward, nice and relaxed. Okay, so the very top of your head, down to the bottom of your chin. Okay, that's great. So that's the very first one done. I will take one or two at a time, okay, depending on how good my memory is at remembering all the various different measurements. We'll start with one and then see if I can move up to two. Okay, so this is the width of the face from the start of the ear on each side. Okay, so I'll do this. Forward, that's wonderful, and we'll get this measurement double checked like all the rest. Okay, making sure we have that right. Yep, that's wonderful, thank you. So I hope you are finding this relaxing. Okay, we've got a couple of circumference measurements, that is to say, I need to wrap this tape around your head. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky, so I'm just going to come a little bit closer here. Wrap it all the way around your head, nice and gently. Oh, sorry about that. It happens. Okay, try not to blind you this time. There we go. Wrap it all the way around. Okay, I'm going to do that again, and by this time I'll try not to hit you with a tape, alright? Trust me, you shouldn't. Okay, wrapping it all the way around the head, your wonderful head, and just keep still, like this. Yep, okay, good. That is probably the most difficult one, you'd be glad to know. And again, I do apologise for hitting you. Yeah, I hit you with the tape there. That was pretty clumsy of me. I do apologise. Okay, so now we have another circumference measurement around the upper lip area. Okay, so again, to get myself some slack here, I'm going to put it all the way around. Oh, hit you again, didn't I? Yeah. Should know better by now, shouldn't I? Okay, let's try this one again. There we go. Okay, for your safety, I think I'm just going to measure that once. Alright, so a similar measurement to what we've done previously. Some will actually be quite similar, but don't worry, you're not going mad, okay? I am going to be doing very similar measurements. So, yeah. Alright, so top of the ear to the top of the ear. So I'm going to do this, yeah, I think I'm going to go above the eyes for this one, alright? So, get a bit more slack, there we are. And without hitting you with the tape this time, let's see if I can get a clean measurement here. Okay, get a little bit closer to your eyes. And that's fine. Okay, I'm going to measure it twice. Okay, that's good. And yes, we have a match. Great. Alright, so bottom of the ear to the bottom of the ear. Okay, so keeping still, looking forward, and we're going to go from one ear to the other, and I make that. Yep, okay. Again, we're going to double check that very same measurement, making sure we have the exact same measurement to the millimetre. Once more, looking forward. There we go, and relax. Well done. Okay. Alright, so we're going to be doing a couple of brow measurements, alright? So the width of your left brow and width of your right brow, okay? So, now this is open to interpretation, but we'll have a good look at your brows here to try and determine the natural width. Okay. Alright. It's fine. And there's no need to measure this one twice. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, now we're going to be measuring the eyes. I know I've already damaged your face twice. I'll try not to poke you in the eye, or, you know, I'll try not to injure you further. But I need your cooperation, okay? I need you to look forward. Try not to move your head at all, alright? Okay, we're going to get the eye height first, okay? Eye height on the left eye. I'm going to get close, but I'm not going to poke you in the eye. I know I said I wouldn't hurt you before, and I did, but yeah, that was just a freak accident. Twice. I'll do this once only, alright? It's for the best. Okay, and again on the right side. Okay, well, your eyes have matching heights. You'll be pleased to know not everyone has equal eyes, if you like. I'm going to be measuring now the width of each of your eyes. Okay, so starting again with the left. Yeah, keep your eyes open, but not too crazy, because that's a bit off-putting. Yeah, just try to relax. Give me normal eyes. That's your normal, isn't it? Okay. Alright. Okay, that's good. And again, we're just measuring once. Okay, got to minimize the risk of injury. Yep. Okay, that's great. And again, the eyes are perfectly symmetrical, both vertically and horizontally. There you go. You didn't know that, did you? I'm a tree of knowledge. Alright, so a eye to ear measurement now on both sides, starting with the left, and then we'll go over to your right. Alright, so this one I will be measuring twice. Okay, so we're kind of wrapping it around the face so it meets the corner of the eye and the very centre of the ears. Okay, so it is a little difficult, so I do want to get this right. Okay, it's great. Okay, I'm going to double check. I'm just going to come around to the side a little bit more, just to make it a little bit easier for me. Okay, making sure we have the right part. There we go. Right down to here. Yep, that's fine. I've got to make a note of that before I forget, because believe it or not, I'm not the most intelligent person. Alright, now on the other side, so same measurement again from the corner of the eye down to the centre of the ear. Okay, so now on your right side, so I'm going to come over to the side a little bit more as well, making sure I've got this accurately, because it is a bit troublesome to get right. Okay, right down to the centre of the ear. Yep, okay, that's great. I'm going to do the same again just to make sure I have this right. Okay, in the corner of the eye without injuring the eye this time. And sure enough, it is the same measurement again. Okay, great. So we are approaching the halfway mark. Okay, quick brow to brow gap. Okay, so just because you don't have one single unibrow, we measure the gap in between. Alright, so just looking forward, that's wonderful. And yes, one eyebrow has been confirmed as not being on your face. So, alright, so a couple of brow to hairline measurements now, okay? So these are quite simple, as long as you stay still, that is. Okay, not blaming you for hitting you with a tape or anything. Alright, so just hovering the tape. Alright, and looking for, okay, centre of the brow. Okay, that's good. And the other side. Okay, I'm going to double check those. Yeah, that's good. And that is fantastic. Well done, you. Even though I'm doing all the work and you're just standing still, well done, you. Okay. Next we have the forehead side to the hairline. Yes, it sounds rather complicated, but it's just a forehead measurement basically. Yeah. Alright, yes, we're quite tangled here, aren't we? It's quite a mess. It's almost as if I'm not organised at all. Yeah. Alright, so strangle myself in a minute. There we are. We don't want that, do we? Okay. Okay, that's good. Yep. Double check that. Fine. Good. So that's the and we're going to do the width of your left and your right ear. Yes. Okay. So if you could just look at the back wall here. It is quite a soft wall, yeah, it's almost like it's made out of fabric, and it is not a wall at all. Okay, so just looking at the fake wall, the real wall. There we go, I'm just going to measure the width of the ear. Oh, look at that, it's 40mm. I love it when numbers are just so perfect, you know, it's just so satisfying. Okay, I'm going to check the other ear. Oh no, it's not 40, is it? Oh dear, it's 38. I'm going to double check that, okay? Okay, so your left ear is bang on 40, that's fine. And your right, oh yeah, it's definitely not, that's a shame, isn't it? Oh dear. Not to worry, okay, it's fine. It's just a 3mm discrepancy, you know, it's not huge. Alright, so similar measurement again, except this time instead of the width, we're going to be doing the height, okay? The height of both ears, starting with your left side, okay? Okay, checking the other side. Okay. Oh, look, the height is not even similar either. That's a real shame, actually. Double check that. Okay. Oh, I tripped myself over there. I do surprise myself sometimes. Okay, so your ears are a little bit disproportionate. That's fine. Okay, not to worry. Not to worry, alright? Okay, let me measure in the eye, corner to the hairline on the side, okay? So, don't worry, I won't be hurting you any more than I already have, okay? I'm going to wrap this around your head. There we go. Double check that. Okay. Looking at the fake wall. That's wonderful. And we're going to check on the other side as well. Try not to tread on your toes here. I mean literally, not figuratively. But yeah, that looks good. Double check that. Yeah, okay, that's great. So we're at the halfway mark. You'll be pleased to know. We've only had 2 injuries so far. Okay, so the eye to the jawline. So it's basically from the bottom of your eye down to your jawline on both sides. Alright? So I'm going to be not putting it below your eye directly, but just to the side, but underneath, if you know what I mean. Just sort of, you don't have to understand, I'm the professional here, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, just try and keep your chin up ever so slightly for me. Yep, not too much, that's a bit much. Relax. Okay, just relax. Okay, that's good. And we're going to double check that, alright? Here we go. Again, just relax the chin, but don't relax too much. Okay, not too much. Okay, we got it, hold on. And I'm going to do the other side, alright? So same measurement again, albeit on your right side. And it's looking pretty much the same. Yep, and we're going to measure that again. And sure enough, it is the same. Good. Okay, now it's time to measure the length of the nose and the width of the nose. Okay, so I'm not getting bored. It's a bit professional, isn't it? Oh, sorry. Okay. All right, so the very top of the nose down to the very bottom. And okay, yep, we're going to double check that. We're going to triple check that. No, we're not. And we're going to check the width of the nose as well, okay? Try not to flare your nostrils. I know you're a little bit angry at me right now. Just deep breath for me, ready? Okay, I'm going to double check that. Okay, that's wonderful. We are really doing well now, okay? Okay, we've got some diagonal measurements coming up now. This rather exciting business here. So we're going to go from the bottom of the nostril right up to the top of the ear on both sides. There's a little bit of wrappage around the faceage going on here, so let's just be nice and calm, nice and still, and we'll get this done for you. Good, we double check that, because we are professionals, and that's what professionals do. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to write that down before I forget, because I have the memory of a goldfish. Story. Alright, so again, same on the other side. Yeah, that's lined up nicely. Okay, and we're going to double check that. And sure as it's the same. Wow, that's not good. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so similar again, except this time we're going to go from the bottom of the nose to the bottom of the ear. Exciting stuff, I know. Okay, so again, looking forward. That is fantastic. And we're going to see what we got here at the bottom of the nose. That's fine. And we got the bottom here. Bottom of the ear, that is. Because that would just be weird, wouldn't it? Okay, and I'm going to double check that. And yes, that is fantastic. Write that down. And we are nearly there, don't you worry, it's about 8 or 9 to go. It's even, so there should be 8 or 10, but definitely not 9. Bottom of the nose, bottom of the ear. Okay, double check that. And absolutely fine. Good, good, and good. Alright, so the bottom of the nose to the top of the lip and the width of the mouth. So 2 very simple ones. Okay. Double check. Good, and the width of the mouth. So just keep your mouth nice and relaxed for me. No smiling, okay? I don't like smiling. Okay. No smiling. Good. Okay, good. Right. Okay, so the left and your left is there, mine is complicated. Left in the mouth down to the chin, okay? So again, nice plain expression. Okay. It's fine, we double check. It's fine, and the other side. Good, and we double check. Good. So similar again, but just from the centre of the mouth down to the jaw, okay? So again, just a nice plain expression. Good. And good, we double check. Wonderful, let me just make sure I got that right. I did, because after all, I'm good at this. Okay, we've done all that, that's fine. We'll miss a couple because it's fine, I'll just guess them, it's fine. Okay, nostril to the centre of the ear. I didn't forget then, it was just, let's double check. Okay, so again, very similar to what I've done before, except this time not the top, not the bottom, but the centre of the ear. Okay, line up nostril, that's fine, and the centre of the ear. There we go, and double check. Okay, the nostril, there we are, centre of the ear on the right side, not the left, definitely not the left. Okay, we did start with the right first there, I probably should have started with the left, but never mind. And we're going to do exactly the same on this side. Okay, so the bottom of the nostril, there we go, to the centre of the ear, that's fine. We're going to double check that, so the bottom of the nostril to the centre of the ear. And there we go, we've got one more measurement to go, or 2, because we, probably 4, because we've got 2 each, 1 each side, we measure it twice each side. Let's not get too bogged down with the details. Alright, right side of the right eye to the right nostril, and the left side of the left eye to the left nostril. We saved the simple one to the end, didn't we? Right, let me look at that again. So the right side of the right eye to the right side of the nostril. Yes, it's a diagonal. Not that I'm forgetting my own work here. But yeah, this one's a little bit tricky. Okay. So right side of the right nostril, right side of the right eye. It was eye, not ear, wasn't it? Just have to confirm that because not because I'm incompetent or anything, but okay, I'm a little bit. Good. Alright. And we're going to double check that, aren't we? Yep. There we go. Good. On the side. Good. Double check. Fantastic. Right, we are done. Yes, you can get away from me. You can run away from me. I would, yeah, probably for the best, isn't it? Alright, well listen, thanks for not running away sooner. Your face measurements will be processed further, okay? And you'll be put into someone that will actually, you know, be good at the job. Alright, well it was lovely to meet you. I'm sure you won't be saying the same to me, but never mind, we'll probably never see each other again, but again, that's not a bad thing necessarily for you.